Hey kids, this story about Jacob is an amazing story that changed the focus of Jacob's life and led him to turn his life over to God when he was still just a young man. Now after Jacob had deceitfully stolen Esau's blessing, Esau knew that his father would soon die, and he said to himself, "The days of mourning for my father are near. Then I will kill my brother Jacob." So when these words of her older son Esau were reported to Rebekah, she sent and called her younger son Jacob and said to him, "Behold, your brother Esau is consoling himself concerning you by planning to kill you. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, and arise and flee to Haran to my brother Laban, and stay with him for a while, until your brother's anger against you subsides, and he forgets what you did to him. Then I will send and get you from there." So Rebekah went to Isaac, and she said to him, "I am tired of living because of the daughters of this land. If Jacob takes a wife from them, then what good is my life to me?" So Isaac called Jacob and blessed him and charged him and said to him, "You shall not take a wife from the daughters of the land of Canaan. Arise and go to Paddan Aram, to the house of Bethuel, your mother's father, and from there take for yourself a wife from the daughters of Laban, your mother's brother. And may God Almighty bless you, and make you fruitful, and multiply you, that you may become a companies of people. May he also give you the blessing of Abraham, to you and to your descendants with you, that you may possess the land of your sojournings, which God gave to Abraham." Then Isaac sent Jacob away, and he departed from Beersheba and went toward Haran. And he came to a place and spent the night there because the sun had set. And he took one of the stones of that place and put it under his head and lay down in that place to sleep. While he was sleeping, he had a dream. And behold, a ladder was set up on the earth with its top reaching to heaven. And behold, the angels of God were ascending and descending on it. And behold, the Lord stood above it, and he said, "I am the Lord, the God of your father Abraham, and the God of Isaac. The land on which you lie, I will give it to you. Your descendants will also be like the dust of the earth, and you will spread out to the west, and to the east, and to the north, and to the south. And in you and in your descendants shall all the families of the earth be blessed. Behold, I am with you, and will keep you wherever you go. And I will bring you back to this land, and I will not leave you until I have done what I have promised for you." Then Jacob awoke from his sleep and said, "Surely the Lord is in this place, and I did not know it." Now he was afraid and said, "How awesome is this place! This is none other than the house of God, and this is the gate of heaven." So Jacob rose early in the morning and took the stone that he had put under his head and set it up as a pillar and poured oil on its top. He called the name of the place Bethel. Previously it had been called Luz. Then Jacob made a vow, saying, "If God will be with me, and will keep me on this journey that I take, and will give me food to eat and garments to wear, and I return to my father's house in safety, then the Lord will be my God. This stone which I have set up as a pillar will be God's house, and of all that God gives me, I will surely give a tenth to God." Well, kids, when Jacob got a glimpse in his dream of just what God was like, it made him realize how important it was to have God in his life and to give of his possessions and abilities to God.